Hey everybody, welcome to the Wolf Pit. Hey, tonight we're gonna have hamburgers and gravy. Hamburgers and mushroom and sauteed onion gravy. So I have a preheated cast iron skillet here with I don't know, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 tablespoons of just vegetable oil. So we're gonna coat it up here in my non-seasoned pan, which I do know I need to get seasoned, so don't make fun of me. But you know, as long as you get it hot first, add your oil, things don't stick too bad. So now I have 3 hamburger patties here. This is 1 pound of hamburger. I made it into 3 patties, and I seasoned with salt, pepper, and some garlic powder. Or granulated garlic, excuse me. And so I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. I only season on one side. These are going to saute, or not saute, but simmer and braise in the liquid for a while. So it's not really, I mean, it doesn't really matter because they're going to get all the flavors once they come incorporated with the gravy. So we're going to put these in the pan. We're gonna let these cook. I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes per side. They don't need to cook all the way through right now. All right, the hamburger's been on there for about 4 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip these over. Starting to get a little nice crust on them. We just want them to hold together. And by the way, this is 80-20 ground beef. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in 1 large sliced up red onion. Normally I would use yellow onions in this, but I had a big red onion that's about ready to go bad, so I want to go ahead and put it in here and let it start sauteing down with the hamburgers. So put this in there and let it all cook down and come together. Alright, the hamburgers and onions have been cooking down for, I don't know, about 12 minutes now total. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and add in about a 1/4 cup of flour. It might be a little more, a little less. Just get everything coated up in here. It's probably more like a 1/2 cup. So, alright, now what we're going to do is just let that cook down a little bit. Let the flour get absorbed, obviously, and into the onions and the burger. And we're going to go on to our next step. Let this cook down for about 5 minutes or so. Alright, now what we're going to do is add in two 6.5 ounce cans of mushrooms with the juice. Do not drain the mushrooms. You want that the mushroom flavor in there. We're going to add some beef broth in here as well. But go ahead and add in 2 6.5 ounce cans of canned mushrooms. Get the whole mushrooms. Don't get the mushrooms and stems, because then you get a bunch of junk. So just pour this in there. You can mix it around later, but you know, just get it in there to start incorporating with the flour for now. All right, we're gonna give this just a little bit of a mix. You don't have to get it all thoroughly mixed up yet, as it should get real gummy right now. So there's not enough liquid right now to absorb all that flour. So that's good enough for me for now. And now what we're going to do is add in a couple cups of beef broth. Let me see if I can get this poured a little bit better than I did last night with the chicken broth. So let's say this is a quart, so let's add in half of this to start off with. That doesn't feel like half. There we go. That's half there. Exactly half. Alright, so what we're going to do now is just do like you would with any other gravy, and stir it up, bring it to a boil. And right now what I'm doing is scraping off all the stuff that stuck to the pan, all those good flavors and everything. And as you can tell, this is already starting to thicken up and turn into a nice gravy. So what we want to do is basically get all the flour that we put in there wet, and then it'll start incorporating with the broth, and that's what makes your gravy. And I am going to add probably about 1 more cup of beef broth in here in just a second. All right, so that's getting kind of thick right now already, and I don't want it. I don't want it that thick yet. So I'm going to go ahead and add in a little bit more beef broth. Say we're going to add in about 3 cups here total. All right, that should be about perfect. And we're going to go ahead and give this a mix, and we're going to let this simmer on low to go ahead and simmer down or finish cooking up the hamburger and get everything ready and tender and ready to eat. All right, I'm back with the Worcestershire sauce, and I'm going to add in probably 4 squirts. I don't want a whole lot of 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Perfect. And that'll be it. So, I'm going to go ahead and turn this down to low and let it simmer. I'm not going to cover it. Make sure you get all the stuff off the bottom here. And as you can tell, this is already a super gravy, man. Look at that. I mean, look at the richness of that gravy. Something so good is so simple. And just when I see people do gravy out of a packet or a jar, it's just, I'm not mad at the people. I'm just, it's just, I just don't think they're aware of how easy things are to make. And I really hope that, oh man, that the gravy is outstanding. I mean, it's, oh, wow. It is, it looks so rich and everything, but when you taste it, it's, I'm not sure if I'm describing it the right way, but it tastes extremely delicate. It's just, it's not the heavy gravies that, you would think it is, but I mean, it's just, when you taste it, it's just, I mean, it's incredible. I mean, it's velvety, it's super flavorful, but it's not that punch in your mouth type flavor. Oh man. Alright, so now we're getting ready to make the Lazy Man's mashed potatoes. So we have three potatoes here. They've been in the microwave for about 10 minutes until just until you can squeeze them, and they're hot. So we're gonna leave the skins on here. That's how you make good healthy potatoes. So that's just butter that's on the end of the knife. So we're gonna cut the potatoes in half, and then half again, so where you got quarters, and then we're gonna cut that up. Cut that up. Oh man, so it's hot. Dump this in a bowl and go on to the next potatoes. There. Alright, so there we go. We got 3 potatoes, been microwaved for about until they're tender. I'd say about 12 minutes. So we're gonna add in some salt. And probably, let's say, about a tablespoon. And we're gonna add in some pepper. And like I said before, we're gonna keep these basic, and no garlic or anything like that. If you want to add garlic in them, fine. It's not gonna hurt a thing. But I want to just keep these homegrown, if you will. And then here we got 1 cup of milk, heated with 2 tablespoons of butter in it. I'm gonna pour that in there. So here we go, 3 potatoes, cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of butter, salt and pepper, and this will give us some mashed potatoes here in a minute. And leave the skins on. Skins is what's good for you. So she's going to mash them up. I'm going to hold the bowl. She's going to do a good job. Mash them all hard. Now certainly if you want to peel the potatoes, that's fine. There you go. You got some microwave mashed potatoes right there. You know, since I'm boiling a big pot of water and peeling the potatoes and stuff. And there you go. Our hamburgers and mushroom and sauteed onion gravy has been simmering for about 30 minutes now, and we are ready to eat. We're going to go ahead and make our plates and be ready to eat dinner here in a minute. Alright, dinner is served, and we're going to go ahead and break into this hamburger patty here. Let's see how it turned out. The gravy is spectacular. Alright. Here we go. Nice hamburger patty with mushroom and caramelized onion gravy. Let's try some of these microwave mashed potatoes. Don't laugh at me because these mashed potatoes are damn good. Just focus on these a little bit more. Microwave for about, depending on type of microwave you have and size of potatoes you have, 10 to 15 minutes. Mash them up. You're done. Mix in a little butter and milk. Look at that right there. That's my bite. That's as good a home cooked meal as I've had in a while. Well, thank you guys for watching, but I got to continue to eat here.